Hey guys, Code Talks here. Today I'm gonna teach you guys how to make a simple two-player tic-tac-toe. And yeah, let's get started. Today I'm gonna be using a text editor just because I just don't want to make a whole new project for each video. So see how this turns out. Give me some feedback in the comment section. So let's get started. So I've just created a file called main.py and I just want to walk you guys through how to kind of make and think about a project and how to like go about it and how to break it up into each thing. So in this tutorial we are going to be using classes. So I'm going to create a new file along with main.py. I'm going to create it uh wait, I want it to be new file. Not PyCache, I want to be tic tac toe slash. Is it backslash or forward slash? Oh, I think it's backslash. Player dot py. Messed it up. I'm gonna delete this and move this trash. Okay. So in this player class, we're gonna do a few things. So we're just gonna handle the player and ask for its moves and things. And then we're gonna have to make another file right here, new file. And then we are going to do board.py. So we're gonna have three files. This one's gonna hold the board. So let's go ahead and make the board. So we'll do board equals. So we're gonna make this class a static class. So we're gonna do board equals, and it's gonna be 2D array. One. Thinking one, like a string 2D array. So then what we can do is we can fill it in with X's and O's. I might make this into a series and show how to make like a random kind of AI and then how to implement like an algorithm to make a unbeatable against the computer. So yeah, I might do that. That sounds. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about that. And we are good for the board. So our board's gonna have to have a few methods. So I'm gonna make this class a static class. So we'll see if I change my mind later. So def, basically first we want to check if anyone has won. So def has um is there is win, I'll call it. Is win. And what this is going to do is it's going to check for rows. So it's going to check the rows. It's going to check the columns. And it will check diagonals. And it will return booleans. So I'm going to create a helper method actually right on top. What this helper method is going to do, it's going to do check array if it's like equal. So we are gonna have pass in a variable called r, and then it's gonna see if. So I'm gonna create a variable. Let me just think how I'm gonna go about this. I think I should create a set object in Python, and basically set objects are an object where you can't store multiple elements that are the same, and we could just check the size of the set. So yeah, I think that would be the best option for us and our purposes. So how you create a set is you just do set, or I'll just call it my set equals, and right now it's going to be empty. We'll do for element in R, my set dot add, and then we'll add the element. And then, so as I said before, if the set has, basically if its length is greater than 1, then we know that there's more than one type of element in that, what do you call it, that array that we're kind of creating. If length of my set is greater than 1, then we will return false, and else we will return true. No, sorry, return true for someone, true for win, so, and then false just like this. Okay, so we can go into each row and we could just do for row in board. We can just pass in if my if check array row, then we can return basically the first index of the row. Here's why, because if X's win, I want to return an X, and if O wins, I want to return an O, okay? So then how are we going to do this with columns? I'm thinking we create, so we're going to have to do for row in board. Maybe I'm going to think of a better way later, but this is how we're going to do it right now. And then we'll do a nested for loop. So for element in row. And I'm thinking what we can do is I'm going to do this IJ before I confuse myself, because that's usually how I do it. So I think what I'm going to do is over here I'm going to create an array called my array. Is each tab 4 spaces? I feel like it isn't, and it's kind of distracting me. Alright, so I'll do my array in I. And we're going to do a range. In range. Well, it's a 3 by 3, I know it is, so I can kind of cheat a little bit and not make it super dynamic. We'll maybe make it a bit more dynamic later, but right now I'm just need to get the code down. So for ij, so if we think about this, it goes I is the rows and j is the column. So if I do my array dot append, and then I can do board ji, right? Because if we do, yeah, that would be a column, and then I could check if check array, and then I could do pass in my array, then return my array. I'll just do the first index, so that'll return whoever the winner is, and then we have to check diagonals. So I think I'm just gonna do this with just the brute force way, where I'm just gonna do if, or I could do the my, what should I do? I think I'm gonna do it the set way, so I'll just do my set equals um, this, and then I'll do my set dot add um, board 0 0. Uh, there must be a better way to do this, so it's a bit more nicer, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So this is gonna be diagonal top right to, I just copied that, I don't know why I copied that again. to 2. So this will be diagonal from going top left to top right, and then I'll do if my, I don't even know if I wrote the syntax of sets right, but we will find out. I will test this code, so do not worry. If length of my set is greater than 1, then return board 0, 0. And then we have to, can I do my set dot clear, I think? Dot clear. Just kind of code, check if there's any problem. I think that is a bit of a fault. So we'll just copy this whole thing actually. And what we can do is we can start from the row 0, number 2, and then row 2, number 0, and then we will return 0, 2, else, or else I will just return the value none. I should probably just return none, but I don't know. I don't really. Well, you have to check for ties as well. So I have to see def check tie. Okay. So I didn't put brackets. So it will go through each for row in board and for element in row. And I did not type properly. For element in row, what will I do? I will do if element does equals does not equal the value x, or sorry, no, and element does not equal O, then I will return false. So that means there's no tie if it's false. And then if I never get a false, then I'll just do a return true. I recommend you check out all my videos previous if you are kind of having a hard time understanding what's going on in terms of the how to code in Python series, and I just realized I spelled columns wrong. And before I return none, I should check if check tie, then return tie. Okay, this is pretty much it for the board. I should probably create an update method as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a dictionary, I think. My dic. I'm definitely gonna make this neater, I promise. I'm just kind of writing as I go. I probably should plan it next time the video. It doesn't really matter. So if it equals 1, then we're gonna do, how should we go about this? I think we should do return like a tuple. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a tuple. So 0, 0, and then 2 is, yeah, that's smart. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. 0, 1, and I'm forgetting commas, and then Python's gonna scream at me. Ah, you did not do any of this. So I'm just gonna copy this because I really don't feel like typing it out, and I cannot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I cannot think of a better way to do it. So I probably could actually. I don't know why I'm not trying to think of a better way. I should prove to Code Talks that I am worthy of the support. uh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so that goes rows. Oh, I just realized I could have used a for loop. I'll maybe change it for next video. See, this is why you should think things through before you start coding. And I don't know why I'm doing that. This is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I don't know why I deleted that last one. So I'm going to create a method called update def update, and that will take in the value n, and it will take in is x. The value is x. So that'll be a boolean to tell me is x going or not. So if is x, then what I want you to do is create a variable tuple called core, and I'll go to my dict. Sorry, and I'm going to put in the key n and hopefully yield this coordinate so I can do board uh, I'm just gonna do row call. That's way smarter. And do board row and call. Alright, so I think that is good, and I need one last method. I'm gonna do one last method, and that is def print board, and that method is gonna print the board. Okay, and I did not put brackets. So for row in board, we'll probably make this neater in another video, but for right now we'll just print the rows. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to save it actually first. That's what we're gonna do. Then we're gonna go to main.py, and then we're gonna do from board import everything for now, just because we're testing it out. So first I'm gonna do just run print board, okay, and let's save that, and let's do Python. I'm just gonna run in CMD. Python, what is it, the main.py, and okay, it works. Let's go. All right. So what is next? Next we have to create a player. So we're gonna create a class called player, class player. Okay, and then we're gonna call the constructor method init. That's gonna take in the parameters self, and that's it. And then we're gonna do self dot name equals, what's it gonna equal? We'll just get some user input and say, what is your name? Okay, and that is about it. Def, oh no, that is not. We need to do def move, and that's gonna take in actually nothing, I don't think. It's gonna take in self. What am I saying? Self, and then what we're gonna do is spot equals input, int input to be exact, input where where do you uh, want to move? I hope my mic's not off during this whole thing. Okay, and then once I do this, I want to call from board import update. I think, yeah, that's what we called it, right? I think so. I'm just gonna do update update And I'm gonna take in actually the variable just to figure out which player it is X. I don't want to end up being in a, yeah, I'm just gonna take that parameter in. So I'll just do spot and then is X. Alright, we are cruising. Alright, now I just have to do the import from player, import everything for now. And then, okay, so let's create our players. Create the players. So I'll call this guy first player equals player. Okay, and then this guy will be second player equals, he's a player object as well. And then what else do we need? Think really now we could just create the main game loop, and then we'll set run equals to true. Or we don't need even a run, we'll just do a straight up while true, and then we'll just do first player dot move. I better have called it move. First player dot move, and then I will do, what did I call it? Did I call it checkboard? Check check is win. If is win equals none. So I need to do if is win does not equal the value none, then I want to break. For now, we'll just do print is win. Okay, and then I will do second player dot move. Okay, and I did not write if it is X or not, so I have to say we'll make player, we'll create a quick dev note over here. It's not even a dev note, oh, I guess it kind of is. P1 is X, okay? So this guy will be true for X, and then this guy will be false, and I think I did not write the update method correctly. Did I? Did I or not? Yeah, I didn't. What was I thinking? I don't know why I just had like kind of a instinct and I was like, I definitely did not write that correctly. So if is X, then okay, I could just do row call. I don't need, it's not dependent on a decision. I just need to do board. I definitely am messing something up. I should probably go back to using PyCharm because it tells me the errors right away, but I really like the color scheme of Atom. Alright, save. Save. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. Second player is false, and then we'll just do the is win thing check again. Yeah, I feel like we could just put that as a method, like honestly, but like, mm, do it later. Did I check for tie? I think I did everything, so let's check if this game works. So I'm just gonna run the Python script over here. What is my name? I'll do the first player code and the second player talks. So far so good. It did not print board because I forgot to type print board. So Command Z. No, not Command Z. Control C. What is happening? Control C. How do I break a Python script? Okay, I just broke it. Perfect. I am not printing the board, so I need to do the use print board. And I need to do print board here, and I need to print board again right here, right? And then we could run Tic Tac Toe again. What is my name? Code. Second name, talks. Where do you want to move? 1. Alright, so what's our first error? Line 9 of player.py is x is not defined. Is x is not defined. Main.py. Player.move is x. It's true, I don't understand the issue. If is x. If is x. If is x. If. I think I did a lowercase x. Is that the problem? Yes, that is the problem. Alright, let's try this again. Actually, I'm just gonna Command Z this real quick. Clear the screen. Alright, let's run again. Code. Talks. Where do you want to move? Maybe we should incorporate the name. I feel like. Just be like, I'll just turn this into a F string real quick and just be like, yo, self.name. Where do you want to move? Alright, and we'll break this. Save this, and then I hope this whole thing is recording, really. That's really my only hope. So we're just gonna quickly do a CLS, because, clear screen's nice. Code, talks. Code, where do you want to move? Move to position 1. Function is when at do not understand. Function is when. Where do you want to move? I click this. Update spot. Function is when at. Did I print is when? I did not want to print is when. I wanted to print. Ah, alright. And I wanted to do is when. I wanted the value of is when, not the memory address of is when. Come on now. Come on now, Python. You could have predicted that. I know. It's my fault. Alright. Where do you want to move? 1. No! Is when. What is the problem? Dict has no attribute of the object add. Where? Where? Oh, did I do the set thing wrong? Oh, I knew I did. Um, hmm. How did I mess it up? Did I do like something really, really, really like my set.add element? Pretty sure that either I'm totally messing up what a set is in Python, or Python is messing it up. Which one is it? That's the real question. Dict has no attribute add. Why does dict not have any attribute add? This dot, am I doing add? This dot add? I don't understand what the situation is. What is the situation? I don't understand why this is telling me that I cannot do that. Let me just try this on my other screen. Um, I'm creating a set, man. It's a set. It's not a dict. Everyone knows this. The Python script has no attribute add. The dict object has no attribute add, but it isn't a dict though. That's what you don't understand. Check array. You know what? I am not wasting my time on this. And really, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rewrite the check array method and just do for I in a range, and then I'll start with 1 and then the length of the array, and then create a value called prev lm equals none. All right, prev lm equals, I don't even need this line. I don't know why I created this line. Prev lm equals ri minus 1 if, and then I'll create a boolean uh, is same equals false if, no, let's call this true actually. Here's why. If prev lm does not equal ri, that means we can set is same, or we don't even need is same, do we? Yeah, we could just return right away. Return false. And then if that is never called, we could just return true. And then over here, instead of doing the set thing, I feel like we can do my set equals, even though it's not a set, just gonna call it a set, my set append. And then let me just copy this, paste this, paste this. Okay, and then check the diagonals. If check array my set, why isn't this not clicking? Then return board 0 0, and that, and we're gonna do literally the same thing. Append, 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 do the same thing. We don't need the same thing, we can just copy this and do this. Alright, some quick edits. I don't know why I totally messed up the syntax, that means. And that's kind of messed up that I messed up the syntax, because I feel like I use set so often. Alright, where did I make that mistake? Oh my god, why would I use a semicolon? It's not Java. Is it Java? But that was just a dumb mistake. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. CLS Python dot. Why do I make so many typos? Return. I promise you I can code. It's just the fact that what is my line? Okay, let's do this. Pram Naram. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, 1. Yes, okay, let's go. And then this guy should put O's. Alright, you see we're doing X's and O's. Okay, I'm just gonna try to win with X's. See if we can make this happen. And you could see it printed out X. Alright, for if is when, so I'm gonna create a value called val equals none for now. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do val equals is when, and then we're gonna do the same thing here instead of printing it. And then we're just gonna quickly do like this little if statement thing where it's like if um, val equals x, then we'll do print this f string, and the f string will be um, first player dot name one. All right, and then we'll do kind of the same thing. We'll do elif val equals o, then we'll do it's literally the same thing, except we'll do second player dot name. Second player dot name, else it should print a tie. Print just val. Okay. And we'll save this. Kind of want to run the game, see if ties and everything work, just so don't leave y'all hanging. Feel me? Code talks. Okay. We'll win in rows this time, or should we? I think rows will work if columns work. I'm pretty confident with everything working. I'm gonna try to make it a tie. I want to make sure the tie things work. 3, 4, 6, 5. Did 5 not work? Where do you want to move? I said 5, and it did not move. We have a bug. All right. So where is the bug? When you enter 5, it is this should be 1 1. Ah, see? It's about to end the video. You know what? I'm just gonna check the syntax of check tie. I think it should work, but I still kind of want to check it just in case, you know? So, okay, 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8. Alright, now I have to be careful, make sure no one wins. So it does seem like it is X's turn, so I definitely want to go 6. Oh my god, no. I can't even lose if I want to lose. Oh, what have I done? Okay, I'm just gonna do 234 because that'll break the code because we're not doing any exception handling yet. Alright, how should I can't even tie. I'm that good at Tic Tac Toe. Okay. 1. Where would I go if I was 5? And then X would definitely go 7, but then I go 4. And then X would block with 6. And then what's the situation? Then I'd probably go. Oh my god, I'd still win if I went. If I went 2, I won't. 2, and then I can go 8, right? But then I want to go 9, and then this guy wants to go 3 and tie. Okay, so the whole code's working. So, long video, but I hope you enjoyed. I'm probably going to turn this into a series where we make a random player for an AI and then a winner AI. But stay tuned. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And thank you very much for watching.